What's up everyone, my name is Matt. So today we've got a little gameplay of, I think it's my highest kills of 25 with 4k plus damage. Today I'm going to kind of give you an idea of how I play aggressive and how I play Pathfinder. It gives you a kind of an idea of how to, get higher kills and actually contest a lot of things. So normally I'll drop either Skull Town, Cascades or Bridges. They tend to be quite central, they tend to be quite busy as well, especially if you get Skull Town drop like I did. It was a quick drop, so lots of people dropped here. I like to drop up the top. There tends to be a couple gun spawns. Not many people go there, as well as if there are people, it's very easy to get away. Lucky enough I got the 99, pulled off a couple kills, and still hit the high ground, so I was able to shoot a couple people from below when they were running, either two people or away people. It's quite easy to pick up a couple kills. Now this game is a very sound orientated game. You've got to pretty much listen to where people are, listen to where gunfights are, and it's quite easy to actually pick up kills through that way. So lucky enough I was able to get 99 and a shotgun at the start, and that's pretty good for close quarters and Skull Town. Probably one of the biggest tips I can say is if you're by yourself, which in this case I was pretty much running by myself, try not to contest too many 1v3s, because even if people aren't good, 3 people shooting you at once, it's going to be very easy for you to kill. Lucky here, these guys probably had no idea what was happening, and I think they were shooting his teammate, so I'm not 100% sure what was going on, but managed to pull that off. So luckily one of my teammates got downed over in Thunderdome, so we kind of knew there was people there, so that's where we kind of pushed. That's where the good thing with Pathfinder is that you can get over there quickly, you can maneuver quite quickly. In this situation here, I knew there was a whole team up in the top bit and I wasn't going to be able to contest them because obviously they're up in the high ground. So what I decided to do is, once one person dropped down, kill them, and then what I did try to do was actually damage them a little bit so it kind of looked like I was going to thirst them, and basically one of their teammates will push a lot harder because you obviously don't want to get your teammate thirsted. So ideally do that just so that it kind of pushes the urgency. So as you saw, one of the Pathfinders dropped down. We found the third guy who was pushed over by my teammate. He tried to go over for the cheeky revive. Luckily here, this is where you can use Pathfinder to get places quickly. This guy had no idea I was here. I was already here before he even got the revive, and I was able to pick up the last kill of the team. So same again. Getting around the map is the biggest thing. With Pathfinder you get around quickly. With the balloons, use those to your advantage. You can go a lot further now. So trying to find where gunfights are, look where people are shooting, that kind of stuff. Luckily these guys weren't the best and they weren't pushing all as a group, so we were able to pick off one person at a time. This was a very kind of hectic area because we managed to kill this team, but then straight away another team came, and I didn't really have the best guns for it. I had a 99, but I also had a Kraber. I was able to pick off a shot here, only for 95, so it wasn't a very good shot. But this is where it's kind of started to get a little bit hectic. I noticed there was a guy up on top. I don't think he noticed me yet, so I was able to actually push back down and around. So yeah, this is where I was able to actually grapple up to him without him actually knowing, and get as much damage as I can on him. Good thing with 99 up close, it does a lot. And same thing with 21 of them, so I pushed him quite hard. Unfortunately you can't hear my teammate in this, he kept telling me not to push, but I'm a very aggressive player, so I pushed. So I managed to pick off one of them. But this is where I started to loot, and this is where you can hear people. Obviously I couldn't talk to my teammate. Probably shouldn't have pushed there because there was 2 of them running around the corner, but luckily my teammate came to kind of back me up and support. This is where I heard people to my left. The good thing with marking is that you can actually use that. A lot of people don't use it. If I can't communicate with my teammate, it's the best thing you can do. These guys I don't think had any idea that we were here. Unfortunately I stuffed that up, that grapple, but we were able to get up here. The other Pathfinder was actually using the beacon, so I'm sure these guys had no idea what they're doing. I didn't realise there was a guy next to me. Luckily he only had light armour and I was able to pick him off. Same again, this is another spot where my teammate was telling me not to push. Look at my health, I didn't have much, but I kind of knew they weren't the best. I saw his shield just got destroyed there, so I was like, okay, I need to push. This is where we get my third kill and take out the squad. Cool, now we're back at Skulltown because the zone started to push towards Thunderdome. This is a bit where we didn't know a guy was up there. I put my zipline up there, he started getting shot, and my teammate started getting shot. Some of these shots I'm not 100% sure how I didn't hit them, but you know, it happens. So basically I was taking a couple shots then. My teammate was telling me that he's the best sniper in the world and he's used to be a pro, and he could use a Kraber better than me. So do you know what, I gave it to him, and he didn't hit shit. But this is where, same again, teammate telling me not to push, but I was kind of humming and hawing of whether I should push or not. I decided to be the smart player to heal a little bit before I jump up. Teammate was trying to Kraber him. I was trying to think of kind of the game plan, because I knew that if there's one up there, there's probably a couple up there. So I thought this is where if I throw a couple of arc stars, maybe we'll distract them. So obviously I still have my zipline up there, so I saw him peeking over this point, so I threw a couple of arc stars so he'd push back a little bit. He saw me coming up, jump off, use my grapple to my advantage, so he had no idea I was coming up behind him. Managed to take one out, listen around and see where the second guy is. Same again, my teammate's saying don't push, but with a 9 up close with a purple extended, it's pretty easy to light people up. This is where we teabag each other because I couldn't communicate with him, so this is kind of how we were communicated, and me showing, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Same again, teammate unfortunately missed that Kraber shot, which was lucky for me because that made me pick up another kill. Same again, shoot the guy, urgency for the teammate to come and push me. Heard him behind me, I don't think he had any idea I was here, but managed to pull it off.
Oh my god, we're at 20.
So this is where it's hard in Thunderdome, because if a team's up here, they've got high ground. This is where Pathfinder you can use to your advantage, because you can actually get up there. You've got the grapple, you've either got zip lines, you can send up above them and get the high ground on them. Otherwise you're kind of contesting a very sticky situation. This was lucky. Unfortunately this guy used his Mirage special, so he's actually going to have invisible, which is a great change to him. He's actually usable now, but I managed to pick him off on the way out. Same again, teammate telling him not to push because, you know, there might be a whole team over there, but I suspected if he's running away over there, he's probably by himself. I needed to go get that first to get the kill because I was actually at quite a high kill already. So I was like, okay, I need to get this, I can push for this 25. Now my teammate, it was good. He was telling me that there was actually people pushing me. Had another guy pushing me, which was good. He took a couple shots at him, so he had no armor. He was managing to hide under here. Same again, I don't think he heard me. Got a couple shots off, went straight for the thirst, needed those kills.
Woohoo!
Same again, teammate telling me there's a guy pushing, I hear him. So I take a couple shots and able to pick him off. Still, there's two teams alive, but they're all coming one at a time, which was perfect for me. Because if there's a whole squad coming to me, it's going to make life a lot harder.
We were on 23.
So basically this is the end game. We've got this one guy that was pushing away. He wasn't too good. He kind of tried to hide behind a rock. It didn't really work in his advantage. So we're at 24 here. My teammate was starting to get shot from above up top. So this is where I was like, well, you know, potentially the last team, I could push either 25, I could get even more. I'll try and push him while my teammate's still sitting back so that the guy has no idea I'm here. This is where the grapple you can use to advantage so you're not stuck kind of in that bottom bit with him. We're lucky this guy's he tried to jump down the zipline and went up instead of down. So this is where I pushed. I was at 24, I needed that 25. Managed to drive in here and actually get the kill. So pretty fast-paced game. Didn't really move much, which was great. Everyone was around Skulltown. Moved a little bit towards Market, came back to Thunderdome. So it was actually a good spot. We didn't have to run too far. I feel like that's a lot of the issue. It's having to run way too far and not actually be able to get to fights fast enough. But there we go. Easy as. Thanks for watching and have a good day. 4K 25.